for an objective. Now, like you said, getting that dragon is really big, because they could potentially give up the next one if they're in a similar position.
Go.
Just delay the game by 5 minutes or so. Rifthold should be secured here by BDS. Doesn't really look like Heretics are reacting at all. Trimby just dancing around, thinking, do I go? Do I want to place a ward here? Maybe I don't. Instead, maybe just waiting for the sweeper to come back up as he clears away these wards. Herald will be secured though for BDS. Shale going for, we're seeing a bit more popular. Often in the past we'd see a Barmy Cinder Sejuani into the Knight's Vow, but generally that's only about a second quicker, clearing your entire then go for the Knight's Vow, and you're delaying your Knight's Vow by about 1,000 gold.
We hebben daar gewoon zo gewoon mee te gaan. Dat is echt, ik weet niet.
No boots yet, cosplaying as Cassiopeia, but I'm sure he'll get some footwear in the end.
I think this is really a don't try this at home kind of build, because if you rush Knight's Vow as a jungler, you put it on your AD carry, and in the team fight your AD carry walks.
Al duizenden games zo.
Sad that all that gold went to waste.
Ik zal wel wat gaan.
On the support.
Niet dat we er iets mee gaan doen, maar.
To the enemy team and just get ace like that, right? So,
talking from experience, or?
No, I played 7 solo queues
Ik
and I lost 5 of them.
misschien wel.
I don't think my experience.
Als my god, no, fine. A ghost, really?
I do like Knight's Vow. The 60-second CD on it as well means it doesn't just stick on the
Dat is niet back, denk ik.
game, especially when the map is still relatively open like this. Not everyone grouping up in a lane. You can go gank Adam's lane, put it on him. Go top, gank Nuke, who's facing off against someone, put it on him. At the moment, it is sitting on ice. We'll see if Sheo decides to move it around as the game goes on.
So the dragon is up in a bit under 2 minutes. Now we're gonna have to see what Heretics decides to do in order to put themselves in a better situation. Because like we saw in the previous fight, it's very easy and straightforward for BDS to go for the all-in, just play front to
Wacht gewoon.
get a little bit more creative.
Ik ga zelfs gewoon Q en dan heel we terug.
Force vision in the bot river right now, forcing BDS to face check them and then try to get a pick, or send Wonder top, keep him there, and just try to trade to get something more on top side.
I think a big problem for BDS though is you're playing into double static shivs and eco. Like, no wave will survive.
Nice.
5 seconds.
Ja, easy level 2 krijgen voor de poke.
It's going to be very hard for them to actually force around anything that isn't just an objective. They do have the Rift Herald in pocket, so maybe they can use that to try and take down one of these towers. Maybe waiting for the Drake to be up and then use
level up.
Tactic. But overall, like you can see, Flackhead, his static ship has been nerfed. It still does 150 damage to minions, and Flackhead can clear the rest of them up pretty easily. Wonder can do the same on a side.
Oh fuck.
He's outnumbered, so the only way BDS can really manage to take turrets like this is by pulling Heretics around.
Niet zo bijna by the way.
Wonder was waiting around his red buff, taking it away.
Ik outscale this. I sustain this. Like mijn Q's fit is fine.
Wonder immediately.
Gebeurt maar mana, kom.
He wants to move bot side immediately, trying to get control of mid, trying to get control of the river with his team so they can avoid.
Geen mana meer, we kunnen fighten nu.
For free, obviously Adam does have.
Ja, dat bedoel ik.
So he can just start pushing top.
Maar in Q misschien. Nope.
Might be on a bit of a timer where, you know, they have to start the dragon early, pull them in, and see if they can find a good fight when they get, you know, engaged on and when BDS face checks.
It feels like it is one of the risks of playing the Twisted Fate. Destiny has a very long range, but it's not map wide, and Teleport is map wide. So if Adam is able just to push up and keep Wonder in this top lane, making Wonder answer, TP a lot further than Wonder is able to. Wonder now moving through his red buff side. BDS trying to set up around this Drake. They'll play on the mid wave first. There's the Rift Hold we talked about. Mid wave seconds time. Flackhead and Yankos trying to get back here to defend their mid tier 1, but the Rift Herald is charging in, down to half HP. And with Adam here, the hook landing onto Trimby, the tower falls. Zeri was still pushing in the bot lane. But BDS will use that mid prio to now into the river and try and clear out some of this vision. No wards behind the Drake pit that I can see. Oh, there is one just over the wall, so that's a good TP ward if Zeri is looking for a flank.
Nee.
This is really strong by BDS.
Dat is een beetje gemist.
Pushed out top all the way, forcing Wonder to
Callback.
When Adam was near mid, without even using his teleport, they pop the Herald, take the turret, move into the rivers, again full control, and now it's going to be a tough situation for Heretics, where they're going to have to re-enter and potentially get caught. Obviously having the Twisted Fate ult to assist them if necessary.
Yeah, that was kind of bad.
Walking into champions like Sejuani, Fresh is not an easy task.
Destiny out. Wonder looking to join up with this team, currently in the mid lane. Zeri down towards the bottom side, looking for that flank.
Oh, you're fine, you're fine.
Have their flanks warded. Adam on the front line.
Oh, achter je iemand komen.
Just run in here, he's looking for it. Paranoid.
Yeah, you're fine.
Prison used, but Zeri found the flank he was
Yeah.
looking for and immediately dives onto ice. Jankos takes him out, Zeri able to survive, and what a perfect team fight.
Oké, we gaan, we gaan.
Set up amazingly.
Ja, het is alleen, zot. Geen flash.
For Blackhead.
Oké, goeie chunk, ik ben blij op lane, ik ben blij op lane.
That was so well played by Heretics. They knew that
Ja, ze hebben ghost, heeft geen subs.
on the bot side of the map. They had seen them around mid the entire time. So Spyro just instantly moves into the bot try, sneaks into the bush. Jankos uses the Nocturne ult, immediately making everything dark for BDS, and they basically had no.
Maar dat ding is just...
It was perfect.
Nou ja, stop weer te freezen.
What you want to do in this sort of situation.
Maar voor de stun though.
It helps them Zeri know
Yeah.
it was safe to walk through here, but everything's dark. You're wearing a blindfold if you're BDS. How do you ever approach the fight?
And this is really the only play Heretics have to turn the fight around. If you walk directly into them,
Dus die mag al aan mid.
but they were on point. Spyro found the
Dat was ik inderdaad niet.
and well, now all of a sudden they are a very fit Zeri and they can actually team fight for real.
And they're 4,000 gold ahead. Blackhead cracks his neck. He knows the job's not done, but it's basically halfway there now. Runan static shift complete on the Zeri. Baron up in now. It was about 20 seconds ago it did spawn. They can look for more Drakes if they want, or they can just start cracking these tier 1s, set up a deeper vision line, which is what Jankos is doing right now alongside Trimby. The Baron can just be started. Heretics can call BDS's bluff. News in the bot lane. There's no
Mijn fucking Moby boots.
this exceptionally quickly, especially when Blackhead's here to join the fray. Adam stepping forward, seeing perhaps if it has been started. Trimby looking for that flank again. We talk about the importance of flanks for Heretics.
Wat is die fucking ding aan het doen?
And that was all
Wat? Nice duo, what the fuck is that?
that summoner
Hij is niet eens daar en ze verliezen.
key for the next 5 minutes.
Ai, ai.
Again, they're one step ahead in terms of macro and how to, you know,
Ah, Keizersmid.
one TP down. Twisted Fate can now go.
Mijn skill pak best.
Like Sunday, he can start pressuring, push out bot, be first on
Oh, dat gaat easy, ja.
the rest of Heretics can regain the control that they just lost now. Everybody coming out of base.
BDS though, looking to call Heretics.
We
as
go
they
again.
reset for the tempo. And you do often see this, right? Heretics started the Baron, invested their vision in it. You have to then reset to get more wards for Trimby and get more control wards. And BDS just say, okay, you guys are gone. We're just going to look for this right now, but with the Destiny out, the hook going in.
Als het het, dan gewoon het niet.
And he does get shut down. Stopwatch to block the ultimate.
Ja, zo. Langs hier, langs hier.
From Adam as he dives in with the all-out, trying to kill off Blackhead, but they just can't
Oh,
get it down.
oké, ik volg wel, ik volg wel.
And now with Adam falling, they don't really have a tank.
Ik kan best niet in range voor I.
It's forced away by Jankos, dashes the wall.
Oh, nice.
Two more kills. Trimby can't quite
En dive wel.
the tip of the spear.
Heb ik night.
Currently, everything
Ja, 11 seconden.
Team Heretics 7-2.
Dive. Sure. Nee, oh, dat is wel.
Is just nullified by Heretics.
I love how BDS saw
Ja.
Baron, and they were like, well,
Als de 5 was zou ik nog proberen, maar 6 is... Nou, no way.
unlike Heretics, they didn't really have any actual plan. I mean, sure, you found a pick and wonder, but because you invested everything into killing him, look at Flak at this fight. He's just sitting in the back, free hitting. Nobody could do anything to him. And if you don't get on top of that Zeri, you
Ga hem methoden.
cannot win fights at this point.
Is dat eerst wat die kan of afvriezen?
Like it was the box, the Moonlight Vigil,
Ivan is hier, denk ik.
Glacial Prison. Only all out in terms of ultimates wasn't used to try and kill off Wonder there.
The thing is, that type of play can work if
Yeah.
it was earlier, but they were so slow at pulling the trigger that everybody from Heretics
Yeah.
actually come out of
Oh,
base.
what? Real?
Everybody full HP and mana, and
Yeah.
no real
Ik bring it,
advantage
ik bring it.
found. When Heretics did it, it was only
Let's see what come, baby.
they back off and then they reset the map state.
Labov has to burn the flash as Trimby's trying to chase him down. Hook goes in, but lands on the shape splitter. Adam's pushing in bot wave. He does have TP. I wonder who will be sent to answer him. Looks like it's Wonder. Destiny off cooldown in a couple of moments.
Nice cancel, bro.
It's gonna only get it shorter in terms of cooldown as Wonder gets up
Tegen hun.
to level 16. And BDS
Ik was soms praat ik tegen mijn enemies.
in this early game has been a difficult split for them. We talked on the
Nee, ik ben niet aan het typen hoor. Ik type nooit.
a lot of their
Het is gewoon, ik heb ook geen weapons. Het is gewoon die mensen waar ze wel proberen u te cancelen en dan...
or giving a few kills to ice, meaning that
The
BDS
dive for
can
it.
fight back. You look at it, and right big mistake if BDS are going to be able to battle.
Die staat daar op 10 minuten. Fiora. Oh.
It's a difficult position for BDS to
Enkel enemy Fiora, nooit onze Fiora.
find the win con. It's really going to be all about how they set up the objectives and how they're able to play around nuke and ice. Their comp is really simple and easy.
Nee, maar mag ik looken naar iets?
Can consistently hit for free. There's no real front line on Heretics. They're all just going to disappear. But like we saw in the previous dragon fight, if there's a flank or if there's any element that catches them off guard, then it's going to be a
Ik wil wachten tot de Q, ik weet waarom kwam.
coming up in 10 seconds.
Nu pas wel een botje is.
Force the enemy teams to respond. Try to get
Ik kan volgen.
the river. BDS can either decide if they want to face check
Gewoon Lux.
the Heretics vision, or instead try to pull them to Baron and get a fight.
Gewoon TP, TP.
Looks like Baron is going to be the call.
Spelen this, spelen this. W, bijna.
Adam answering him. Heretics will get mid lane prio. Instead, it was just a vision cleared by BDS. Champions were looking for something.
Dive.
Now they realize it. Wonder still winning out on that bot lane 1v1 rapid fire cannon as well.
Ja, oké, ik ga niet diven. Nee.
To survive through fights because
Dit is in. Zo diven, ja.
Flash long range gold card, and while all of them still able to clear out vision in the Baron pit while his jungler is doing Drake. BDS are playing so scared, so on the back foot.
Aren't you annoying?
Because there are so many threats to their backline. All it takes is a Destiny Paranoia or a Pop Blossom, and you're pretty much doomed. Wonder takes the tower, 700 gold in his back pocket, a 3.4k gold lead for the Twisted Fate. Part of that is cheating. He likes to rig the game a little bit, does Twisted Fate, with getting the extra gold from CS, but he's almost 100 CS.
Ooh, get the fuck, bro.
Flame Horizon.
And we saw what happened, but Adam is basically praying for his team to force a fight and get him out of this miserable situation, because if he's laning 1v1 against Wonder,
Dat is maar zeker, ja.
a matter of time before Wonder is starting to take Nexus turrets instead. And it's tricky, right? Because you can just force a Baron for fun. We saw how that went for them. It's not essentially the greatest call. Or you can commit to the defensive approach, but then you have to find a zone that you want to fight in. Like, you have to set up a pink wards defensively in your
Ja, ze building a spot. Iron Note, pas op.
pull the trigger, go on them, try to
They're going for something.
and get a fight started on your own terms.
It does feel a little bit like BDS have to
Er is niets om te spelen. What are they doing?
all in on it just to get a paranoia out or a pop blossom out. Like
Okay, I'm going in.
ultimates, because then you don't have to deal with all of them in the next fight.
Oh no, you hit me, guys.
Is where Heretics layer well, which they have been doing.
Die killt hij niet, dat is een Lux. Come on, Evelyn.
Heretics just can't survive it.
Hoezo killt hij niet?
Get the
Hoezo ult hij niet?
you can get a pop blossom out, or even if you can get like a magnet.
I got you.
It's a bit easier. There's one less thing.
Hoezo ult hij niet?
Like one less thing for Nuke to dodge in
Oh, nice.
Six playing it patiently. They've set up the vision. They're one Drake away from Cloud Soul. That's up in 3 minutes. They have these deep wards in here. Sheo and Lebrov were on a ward. Flyca kind of reveals that a little bit. Shock laser, but the Lantern should be able to get Sheo out.
Nee, ik was gewoon dat ik die fucking Evelyn is daar een halve seconde, 10 seconden op die Lux, de Lux support. En die ult niet en die sterft gewoon.
Adam on the
Hey, hè? Nee, hoe dan, hoe dan?
dodge away. What do we get
Clean.
in terms of ultimates? Well, Shockwave was used, so was Glacial Prison. And the Paranoia and Destiny in
Ik ben echt, sorry, ik heb dit weekend, het was een heel druk weekend, en niet kunnen spelen. Ik voel me een beetje rusty. En veel mensen, oh, come on. Nee, veel mensen die me nodig hadden en ik had veel moeten doen en ik had hem blijkbaar aan het pissen vanmorgen, dus ik heb niet veel geslapen. Kankermoe. Ik ga wel gespeeld vanavond, maar ik ga daar gewoon eraf gaan. Ja, zo bezig zijn met gewoon fucking moe.
Started by BDS trying to call Heretics to the battle. Paranoia still half of its cooldown left. The pop blossom though available through.
Ik weet niet, ik wil niet eens rond eens een mid spelen, die gaat toch niet doen.
Third Wonder coming in. Oh, Adam gets knocked up. Oh, Adam! Oh, the Baron's on Heretics side. He does it on BDS to win today. Whatever god they've been praying to, the Heretics are apostates and do not care. The fight continues as Wonder falls low.
Ja, ik kan altijd team.
With the Clans has a lantern but can't get on top of it, and Heretics clean it up again. It's gonna be a 5-for-1 fight as Jankos pops the spell shield. Lebrov tries to get his
En weer een bot.
doesn't matter. Jankos isn't needed at the Baron. They don't need his smite. Sheo's dead, and Heretics once again win out the battle.
That was kind of sad, I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty sad.
Iedereen komt naar hier bij de Dragon.
Setting up around the Baron.
Ik heel intiem is hier.
The turn
Nee,
unfortunately gets knocked out.
nou,
Immediately
pot
dies.
pot.
I think even then, the problem was that by the time they actually turned,
Oh,
sure,
there they
they
are.
were still only at half HP, but Adam was really low, and they just gave Heretics too much space to really walk into them.
Ja, dus
You have to
we moeten een fout maken. Zo.
come in really close, look for an engage over a wall, perhaps have your fresh go fishing and finding a hook. But if you don't pull the trigger quickly,
Ja, bezig.
Baron actually deals a truckload of damage. It's a really tough time.
We talked about it, like as we saw the team, as we saw BDS.
Hij moet peelen, ik kan niet ingaan. We hebben geen engage.
Heretics could wait, reset, and look for more of the fight. Flagging now 7-0 on the Zeri. Items complete.
I believe HP, of course.
Stacking up in 40 seconds. BDS.
Hoe de fuck is Eidos gegaan? Hoe de fuck is Eidos gegaan? Nee.
Find their way back into this battle. They say every journey starts with a single step. Well, apparently that step's got to be a pretty mighty big one. If BDS are going to find anything out of this.
Dat is dom.
Heretics in such fine form, 3-2 so far. Such a change up as well.
Ja, maar die luxe heeft zo steeds wat mij gedaan.
Destiny in behind Adam. Glacial Prism used on Wonder, but I think Sheo's just delaying the inevitable. He wants to
Flash hier hoor.
and he wants it to pay off.
Echt wel
Just about
flash, ja.
the top side is Viru. Looking for something as well. In the end, Adam is forced away. Pops the all out for it. Glacial Prison used.
Yep, coming. Je hebt geen auto.
Heretics have their eyes on that soul.
And I think this was a pretty smart play by Heretics. You could see BDS was expecting them to just go for the dragon. Adam was moving towards top, wanting to push out the wave, but because Heretics took their time, well, all of
Wauw, hij is een champ man.
getting caught. And I think now for
Hij pakt zij de kill.
for pick, they have to try to get a fight started one way or the other, because
Ja,
if this comp gets set up into their 1-3-1, pushing in everywhere, it's going to be so hard for you to make a play. And I think what they're doing here is really smart. Try to defend your
Ik dus hier.
be ready to engage when Heretics walks in, because you're not going to get a chance much better than this.
The only benefit for BDS is these waves aren't as synced as they could be.
dat zijn die wel allemaal.
Towards the top side to push out that wave. Bot lane was answered by Adam as Wonder shoved it in.
Morgana is er niet.
Lane tier 2, you know, use Wonder in mid lane to generate pressure, bring the rest of
Dat is
it.
niet meer. Ja, dat is fijn.
Don't think.
Welke hoek? De luxe hoek.
Only 30 seconds left on it. If they do,
Ja, fucking
all, no,
voice in your head.
I think their expectations are that they'll be waiting a few more moments before they can actually close out this game.
They're playing very slow and patient. We've seen a lot of teams blow their leads with poor macro decisions, so I really respect them just taking a step back, playing as slow as possible, and not giving BDS any chances to come back. Because really at this point, with a gold lead over 10k, it's not so much about BDS winning the game, it's about Heretics deciding whether they want to close it out or give them a chance.
There's a control ward.
Ja, dat kick obvious.
Flacket is about to walk, so there's a TP possibility, but who's like Adam could TP in there, but he's just been melted by the entirety of Heretics before. Nuke could go in as well, but a flanking shockwave isn't really the deadly thing.
Gewoon is niets om te fighten.
Heretics laid the trap and Nuke fell right into it. The stopwatch will buy him.
Zo gaan we wel iets doen, bot denk ik. Zei.
This game, he's looking for silver at best. Heretics
Oh.
descend, and BDS can do nothing about it. Adam unable to do anything. Ice gonna get shut down. Wonder continues to rain hell down on Adam. Sheo and Adam, the last two standing, as Trimby continues to tank up the towers. Wonder following suit. He'll just about survive, as will Trimby. The way pushing in the mid lane will be here to save the many blushes.
They got impatient medic, all they have to do is sit in their base.
Fucking ult, fucking ult.
Baron is about to spawn. I think if
Guys,
it's
guys.
a little longer, Heretics would probably have based, and then you can take control of the river and try to catch them when they walk in. But here we go. They went a little bit too fast, got caught.
Cleared wel door. Oh, die zijn dood gegaan.
So much credit to Heretics as well. This was a cleanly executed start to finish game.
Very good
It's
macro.
not often we see that from Heretics. Incredible performance by them as they go to 4-2. Tied
Turk.
in
Oh.
with the top of the standings.
Dat was een solid in de stukken hoor.
Macro intelligence, mechanical intelligence, and excellence all round.
This is the type of play with
Wie is gezongen?
strong veterans in a team, right? They got a small lead, but that lead just
Oh, yeah.
you know, slowly got 1,000 gold and another 1,000, all of a sudden they're 10k up. And with the way they were rotating and always being near each other, BDS had no chances to do absolutely anything. Sure, they could have played a little slower, they could have been more patient. They usually face checked and went forward at the wrong times, but it's always easy to say that from the outside. For them, the map was completely dark, and it was
even darker.
It was just a matter of time before they made mistakes, right?
You can vote for one of the Heretics players and your Kia player of the game.
Hoi!
X, Jankos, Zviru, or Blackhead are your options. We'll be right back after this short break. Don't you dare go anywhere.
Ja, maar nog niet gepunished. Een ding moeten geven, denk ik. Dat is het hier. Oké. Ja, ik was gestunt, man.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Come on. Moest het feit maar iets draaien. Ik had al stun gepakt en dan kon ik niks doen voor 5 seconden. Iets slower. Ja, zo half even clearen, dat is belangrijk, hè. Dit is diamond. Oh, joh. Ja, dat was juist het spelspel. Ja, normaal wel, ja. Maar het ding is, deze kun je niet doen. Dit is illegal. We hebben geen Ari hier. Ik wilde wel door. Ja, ik was weer 10 jaar. Maar dan loop je dat terug in. Dus ik achterlijk. Als Ari daar was, hè. Is dat een easy turn? En nu is ze dood. Nice. Oh, ze fucked up. En wat? Nee. Ik ga Baron nu. Nee. Oh, het is free kill, het is free kill. Fucking donation. Ja, maar die loopt like de meest rare path die ooit. Oh, hier, dingen. Oh, hij is altijd daar. Wat is hij aan het doen? Ja, ik moet dan sterven, fuck it. Ah, maar ja.
HP. Adam had a third.
Big charm.
Coming in. Oh, Adam gets knocked up. Oh, Adam! Oh, the Baron's on Heretic's side. The stopwatch will buy him a second, but it's the only gold he's seeing this game. He's looking for silver at best. Heretics descend.
Welcome back to the LEC. I'm here with the victorious Flagged. My first question is, that game banged, did it?
I mean, it really banged, yeah. I mean, it didn't bang. I think this matchup is like really not playable, but I really wanted to play Zeri today, and I mean, I got away with it.
All right, second question, semi-serious. How difficult is it to play Zeri with not necessarily a lot of point-and-click CC on you?
I mean, it was really easy for me.
I'm too.
I don't think
Ik get some vision
even use cleanse the entire
en
game.
pick spelen. Top waves, we play for pick.
Good Nico ulti, good like rel engage, like fights are really easy for me. But I mean, yeah, this game really banged, yeah.
Can you give us like a very brief rundown of your
Is dat al op zijn?
ability pressing during the teamfights? Did it look kind of like Q, 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 Q?
Yeah, it was QQQ, and then when Sejuani was around, she had the frozen heart, so you use like Q.
That's fine.
Because this item is balanced. But yeah, it was.
Kunnen we al fighten though?
One randomly from time to
Weet
time.
niet man.
Now, I want to ask you because you do seem to like Zeri a lot. And
Zo jammer.
are not necessarily stepping in. We remember you, Yumi with Zeri. We remember Lulu with Zeri. But right now, you play a lot of engaged champions in the bot lane. What do you think has
Super
changed?
head.
To do with like you don't have a lot of engage around the rest of the map, so somebody has to take the hit.
Yeah, I mean, I think like support role right now is like mostly melees. I think you can play like some enchanter matchups.
Ja, botlane.
Like LPL, LCK, some like Zeri, Lulu.
Maar ja, de toplane met dat.
Disgusting Yumi.
Dan gaan nu wel Ari de wave leren dat. Gewoon door.
But yeah, overall I think support role right now is like mostly like engage.
Absolutely.
Ze speelden zonder map of zo.
You almost won player of the game by 2%. Jankos yoinked it away from you.
No way.
So yeah, thank you very
Okay.
much for the interview. Fantastic win from you.